Again, tell me one thing. Do you know how ATM machine works? Tell me.
Based on the card, individual's card, it will
Huh?
read the data present in the card, and
Yes,
based on
correct.
the data available in the
Yes.
bank, it will give the data.
Huh?
After that, they will take the money using the
Okay.
data whichever is available in the library.
Okay. No, but one more thing. But one more thing. Now tell me, I'll ask you one more thing. Okay. Uh, as a user perspective, because you are the user, when you go to the ATM machine, what you will do? You will go into the ATM machine only with your card, isn't it? And pass your PIN. Do you like have you do any another thing also at that time? No, na. Everything will do for the program, na. So you are the user for the ATM machine, but ATM machine will do all the things for you. So what is ATM machine? ATM machine and the programming behind the ATM machine is their relationship. Yes, their relationship. Again, why do we need ATM machine then? Why don't you go to run a program as a user from your side? Why don't you run a program? Because it is not easy for the user. Our aim and everybody's aim into the market, into the real world, to make the things easy for the user, isn't it? That's why they try to create each and everything to ease for the user. That's why the tool here it is, right? What features tool provide us, each and every tool provide us the each and every features. Some tools provide us the features to debug the code. Some tools provide us to to write down the code into the next line. See, this tool provide us this feature. If I talk about what is the relationship between this tool and the programming language behind it, there's no relationship, but all between them it's a combination to ease for the user. I am using this Google Colab, right? Why they have do this? Why they have created a Google Colab? To ease for me, because I'm the user, na. Otherwise, I have to open the Python. Behind it, I have to run 10 lines of code. But here, I can write one single line of code, and it is working for me because of the tool. Getting my point,
Yes.
right? So it's just not like a relationship. It's just simply a combination. You can say both of them has a combination like this. Okay. Okay, just because of program. Yes. So tell me.
Yes, sir. Please, have you continue?
Okay, we
All
can.
is done.
Okay, everybody's done it. Okay, now fine. Now let's move ahead, guys. Okay. Okay. I'll give you the basics of all these things over here. Okay. So give me a sec. Down a little bit. Okay. As I mentioned, now I'll explain you what things we are going to talk about in Python. Okay. As I mentioned, to start writing a code, the things which we are help us to writing a code in Python, that's something we'll start it from tomorrow. But now I'll explain you what things we are going to cover in Python. Okay, I'll say first of all we'll talk about data types. Data types, right? Data types. What data types are? Okay, we'll talk about data structure. Data structure. We'll talk about OOPS concept, about indexing. We will talk about slicing. We will talk about loops. We will talk about conditional statement. We will talk about exception handling. Exception handling. We will talk about functions. We will talk about functional programming. Okay, or you can say advanced Python also. Okay, advanced Python also. We will talk about uh, libraries. What libraries like pandas, each and everything. I'll explain it to you when we start working on this. Pandas, NumPy, Mat, matplotlib dot pyplot, not pyplot, matplotlib, like this. We will talk about how these libraries to work upon to the data, like work upon the data. Come on, work upon the data. Okay, fine. Then what more we can do? We can do more in that. I can see. Okay, libraries. I'll explain you. How you can work. How you can work on the data. Okay, with the functions and all. Okay, and real world, mm, real world things. Yeah, everybody, anybody, let me know, guys, if you feel like if something is not covering up over here. Yeah, let me know over here. Maybe I'm missing something, but let me know. That will come, but this is the only concept for only Python right now, na? Okay.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yes. Again, you can go to the curriculum. What mentioned into the right curriculum, for sure we are covering a lot outside our curriculum also. Okay, but
Yes, sir.
do let me know. Other than that, if you feel like something is not covering up over here, do let me know that also, guys. Everybody.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me discuss it. Otherwise, as I mentioned, we are good. Rest other things we'll try to talk about tomorrow. The practical implementation we will try it tomorrow, guys. We'll start writing a code tomorrow onwards. Each and everything I'll explain it to you tomorrow onwards. Today we just
Okay,
understood how to download the Python, the Visual Studio. As I mentioned, one more thing I forgot, how you can download any of the framework into your system. Again, you don't need right now to write over the code. You just go to the Google, just write Google Colab and start writing a code to the Google Colab. But you need a one of the framework also into your local system. How? Just go to the Google, write Visual Studio VS Code, just write like this. You go to the first link, VS Code, right? And definitely it will show you one link to download. See, download for Windows. If you have Mac, just click on the Mac one or something, isn't it? Again, guys, this is something you can download. This is one of the framework. Visual Studio for easy. Another one also, we have PyCharm also, PyCharm, PyCharm also. Yeah, so you just go to this and you can download it also, the same thing, isn't it, guys? Yeah, just click on download it. It's getting downloaded into your system. Yeah, mom, but just give me a second. Visual Studio, Jupyter Notebook, that's fine. Again, one more thing I just want to explain in terms of Anaconda. Anaconda is just like one of the, see, written over here. It's the most popular data science platform. Yes, it is the another tool. You don't need to download Python. You don't need to download any framework. Anaconda, if you install Anaconda into your system, Python will automatically install. Each and every framework will be installed into your system automatically. So it's just like a one another tool which will handle each and everything, each and every library, Python distribution, and each and everything it will handle. Okay, so you can do this thing also, Anaconda. Again, the benefit for this is nothing but you don't need to download another way to Python into your system. You don't need to download Visual Studio. You don't need to download PyCharm. Each and everything Anaconda contains. So you don't need that. So you can use this also, or manually you can download Visual Studio or PyCharm or anything. Getting my point, guys? Anaconda, everybody.
yes, yes. Anaconda is easy.
Yes. So you can use anything. But right now, as I mentioned, we will work on to the Google Colab. Okay. To for the ease each and for each and everything.
He's not from Google, Anaconda.
Google Collab. No, no, we will work on to the Google Collab, but this is something Anaconda has said you can download if you want into your local system. Once you download this, you don't need to download Python, you don't need to download Visual Studio, anything you don't need to download. Just download Anaconda. Anaconda contains each and everything. But this is something for your information. Google Anaconda something is exists. That's why. But we will work on to the Google Colab because I can share this file with you easily. But in between our sessions, we will work on to the framework also in Python, just like Visual Studio or PyCharm. We'll work upon this also for our understanding how these tools works. Okay.
So for do I need to download this this Colab in
No,
laptop
no,
or
no, no, no.
somewhere else?
Google Colab is a Google based or web based application. So you don't need to download. You just go to the Google and just write Google Colab just like this. Google Colab. It is you don't need to download now. It's a web based. It will
Okay,
it will run for you if you have if you have I can say internet into your laptop. Then it will work. Otherwise,
O-
without internet, it will not be accessible.
okay, okay,
Okay.
okay.
Okay. Any
So
doubts from anybody?
as for
Uh-huh.
I need to download anything like other than
Yes,
Colab.
you have to download the Python and the Visual Studio. Two things you have to download right now.
Okay, okay,
Okay.
okay, okay.
What about others, guys? Do we have any more doubts?
No, sir.
Okay. What about
हेलो.
others? Yes, Shahrukh Bhatti.
हाँ.
बोलो.
सर मैं ये पूछना चाहता था क्या हम थोड़ा बहुत पढ़ सकते हैं तो स्पाइडर के बारे में, वीएस कोड के बारे में थोड़ा
हाँ,
बहुत हम पढ़ सकते हैं बिकॉज अभी हमारे लिए अननोन है ये चीज.
correct. So, as I mentioned, the Visual Studio, Spider and everything, these things we will work
अच्छा.
upon. हम उनके
और
ऊपर भी work करेंगे. But
ओके.
initial days अभी के लिए हम Google Colab पे work करेंगे जब तक कि हम Python में थोड़ा सा comfortable नहीं होते. Whenever we are
ओके.
getting comfortable in Python, for some days we'll work on this. But I'll give you the exposure कि विजुअल स्टूडियो के ऊपर कोड कैसे रन होता है. This is my code. This is not system. This is my code. This is something I was working upon into my organization. See, this was a large code we used to work over there. See, so again, these things I'll explain it to you how these things works.
ओके. सो लास्ट लास्ट इफ अगर हम लोग एनाकोंडा का यूज करते हैं देन नो नीड टू यूज वीएस कोड, पाइथन एंड स्पाइडर ऑन.
नहीं नहीं, you have to use, but अलग से डाउनलोड करने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी.
ओके डन.
Right? Because
ओके.
Anaconda is a distribution. वो खुद में एक tool है. And that tool
ओके.
contains Python, PyCharm, Visual Studio. It contains everything.
ओके.
That's why.
ओके डन.
Okay. What about others, guys? Any doubt from anybody? Do let me know. If you that's fine. That's fine. More in that. And let me check the curriculum also. Okay. Just give me a sec. Uh, uh, just give me a sec. It's opening. Okay, so we can talk about over here. See this written over here, guys. Data types, operator, expression, syntax recursion. इससे ज़्यादा ही हम cover up कर रहे हैं, right? इससे ज़्यादा ही हम cover up करेंगे. Don't worry about it, okay? Reading, writing, exception handling, OSR, yes. उससे ज़्यादा हम cover up करेंगे. Don't worry about that. Okay, everybody. So I've checked that module also. That's not a problem. It will contain everything, and we are covering more than that. Okay, everybody. Okay, guys, let's do one thing. We will not be covered something new right now. Let's do one thing. If you have any doubt, do let me know. Otherwise, the rest things we'll talk about tomorrow, everybody. Okay? The same time, 7:30. As I mentioned, the this time 7:30 will be on maybe most probably for this week. Okay, most probably this week or maybe max to max एक दो दिन और stretch हो सकता है maybe.